Hello everyone, my name is Simon, and over here we have our team, Ian, Mahir, Brandon, and Derek, and we are Look. How many of you guys drove here today? And how many of you guys have ever been in a car accident or just backed up into a garage door? So this is the reason why we decided to develop an aftermarket automobile sensor system. Every year, 50 million people get injured in a car accident, and up to 1.3 million people die in car accidents. Our system is an aftermarket system that will have a central control hub that will be mounted on the inside of the vehicle with a touchscreen display. We will have sensors in the front and sensors in the rear, as well as in the blind spots. Our system will be able to be mounted onto any vehicle, any year, any make, any model, even trailers or even semi-trucks. Our sensors have microprocessors on them. Those microprocessors are serving to process the data and also use the Bluetooth to transmit the data to our central control hub. The cool thing about this is we can set them up as a mesh network which extends our Bluetooth range all the way to the back of a semi-truck. We will have, in the blind spot sensors, we will have additional LEDs which will notify the driver if something is within the proximity of the vehicle. The performance metric for our project will be that we're going to have a fully functional system with sensors that will detect anything within a 5-meter radius of the vehicle and notify the driver if anything is there. We also developed a bar chart which will tell you where exactly your obstacle is and how close it is. Additionally, we have a beeper that will beep based on the beep rate, how close something is, as you probably know with systems that are already in vehicles right now. Additionally, we started working on having the system completely wireless, so right now it's running off lithium-ion batteries, and this is what also presented the first problem to us, that the power consumption was much too high. So we found a new processor which was used much less power and was able to be implemented in our system. So that's the plan. Are there any questions?
This is something that is going into autonomous vehicles today. A lot of people are working on it. But you said something really interesting, which was going to a trailer. I think very few people know how to back a trailer. Have you considered it?
That's very true.
I don't know if there's any way we can help those people.
No, there is. You can tell them which way to turn the wheel, right?
Yeah.
You know, you can work out the physics, you can work out the length of the trailer.
Right.
And that seems like an incredibly useful and like a real market, and I don't know of anybody else doing it.
Thank you. Good point.
Will this,
Sorry.
will this, because each driver is obviously a different shape,
Yeah.
will there be a modification for, like, let's say, a different person driving, so it will change different blind spots for the different drivers?
Right. Ideally, you'd be able to place these sensors anywhere in your vehicle, and the interface inside the vehicle give you some feedback. So you kind of have to know where they are, but there is going to be like a graphical representation of where you could place these things, and
Will
give you
it
feedback.
adjust for the driver? So like your sensors take a wide array, right, and then it'll tell you, hey, here's something you probably missed.
Yeah.
But for someone with a smaller neck that can turn further around,
Okay.
they don't really need that. But I'm just saying, so will your system account for the driver at all, or is it just saying everybody's a general driver?
Well, we hope that everybody's somewhat general driver. We will place them so that in the mirrors they're visible. So if you can see in your mirror, you will be able to see the LED or whatever part of the
You
detection
can
is.
place the touchscreen in your vehicle
Oh, sorry,
anywhere that's
the
convenient.
blind spots.
I
That's
think
looking
it's-
for the
yeah.
blind
I think
spots.
we
Yeah.
do like worst case scenario. So like a lot of your modern cars, or some of the newer ones, do have this implemented, but it's not on older cars. So it's like even if all you have to do is go like this and there's a car there, you can see it, the light still will be on.
Right.
It's not going to only get the small, so we want to try and get a larger range.
Yeah, you can see it kind of here on this picture, how we have the range on any vehicle that's going to be in your blind spot that will be detected. Any more? Yes?
I agree. I like to agree with the earlier comment about the trailer aspect. What are you doing, or what have you thought about in terms of keeping the cost of the system down? I mean, like the gentleman said, there's plenty of these out there, but have you thought through that part of it?
So as of right now, the cost is not very high of the components that we have bought. We already have a working system right now that can read out the data, points, and measure distance, and transmit it via Bluetooth. Right now we have a central control hub, which we use as a Raspberry Pi, which is not the best thing for the market, but for us, as right now, is a good solution. They're not very expensive. The touchscreen display was not very expensive. So from like a manufacturing cost, there is plenty of room for overhead to keep the system probably less than $500.
What's the battery life of the sensor on the mirrors, and how do I recharge it?
Right now, based on our calculations, we have 11 days. So, but that's if the system runs for 24 hours a day. We're planning on having some only work when the central control hub is actually running. This way we'll like ping all sensors, let's go. And hopefully we can extend the battery life. We also thought about different scenarios where we can maybe recharge them with solar panels or something like that. So that's definitely in our minds, but we don't have the perfect solution for it.
Plug into your trailer wiring, and every time you hit some brakes, you charge.
Yeah.
we could say
We
that.
consider that too, but we try to have it wireless so that it's easy to install for somebody that wants to install the aftermarket, buy the system cheap, slap it on the car, good to go.
The idea of retrofits.
Yeah.
Exactly. Any more questions?
Thanks.